So we made it down to Curry Hammock. Wind wasn't a problem on the drive, but it is windy here. And there's the bus, and there's the ocean. That's what Curry Hammock is all about, right near the ocean. When visiting the Florida Keys in January of 24, we wanted to stay in some of the state parks in the Keys, and were fortunate enough to snag stays at both Curry Hammock and John Pennekamp State Parks. They were both well worth looking for last-minute cancellations since we didn't have any long-term reservations ahead of time. I'm Steve.
I'm Nancy, and together with Mars the Blind Sheltie
And Phoebe, the Warrior Princess.
We are living our dream.
Our goal is to travel the U.S. and Canada in our 2016 Tiffin Open Road
while spreading the messages taught to us by our pets.
Keep smiling
And be kind.
Join us on our travels by subscribing to our channel as we continue our great adventure.
And don't forget to leave us a comment to let us know how we are doing.
Well, we're packing up, about to leave the Salt Life Sanctuary, actually a hip camp site. She's not going to be able to do hip camp for a few months, but hopefully she'll reopen up so we can come back again because it was a great stay. It was also a great test of our boondocking capabilities. So while we weren't technically boondocking, we did disconnect from the water. We actually survived on one tank of water for an entire 7 days. And that was really good. We did do a little washing outside, did use the bathrooms and other bathrooms when we could to help stretch those gray and black tanks. So overall, water conservation was really good. Also, even though she has 30 and 50 amp here at the campsite, our extension cords were not long enough for the 30 or 50 amp, but we were able to get 15 amp. And so all week long, we were running just on 15 amp. We ran our air conditioners when we needed to, and we just, conserved a little bit more, but hey, it was very easily done because the 15 amp draw over time was able to replenish the batteries when they ran a little low because of the air conditioning. So overall, a great little test. Loved the site. Hope we can come back again. So now it's time to get on the road. Now today, it is going to be a little bit windy. They're projecting 25, 26 mile an hour winds with gusts up to 30. Normally we might not drive in this conditions, but we're going on Route 1 here in the Keys. So 45, 50 miles an hour is probably the speed we're going to be going. We've decided not to hook up the Jeep and tow it. We're going to drive the Jeep separate because we're only going 40 miles down the Keys here to Curry Hammock State Park. We were able to find a spot in Curry Hammock for one night, which is great. So we're pulling out, heading south. Let's see, 36 miles, takes about 50 minutes it says. And there are no alternative routes. Route 1 on the Keys, that's the only way to get there. We are in site number 9. And we'll see how long that spot stays empty. This is one of the most popular state campgrounds in Florida. All right, bud. Let's see. That sign says, please do not walk in the dunes. Since we can't walk in the dunes here, we're going to walk around the park and find the trail to the beach. Sites are not really close together and separated by a lot of foliage. Oh, look at that tree. So it's a medium surf hazard and stinging marine life, it looks like. Ah, too bad, no pets allowed on the beach. Okay. It is a good day for kite surfing. Curry Hammock is a nice little park on the beach in the Keys, if you can get into it. It provides a walkable beach, though it was quite windy when we were there, hence all the windsurfing.
I've never seen so much coral. Well, I take that back. It reminds me of Hawaii. Remember when, when we found all the coral that was on the...
Yep.
Yeah, when we took that day hike. Yeah, there's a lot of it. Lots of it. And lots of seashells, little shells. And a lot of little shells. I mean, nothing. Well, this is just little itty bitty baby conch shell. It's so cute.
It's like the poison in the temples that stops it. That's the way to the beach. Let's see where this way goes. That's a nice idea. Go beachcombing and pick up trash while you're on the way. They even provide buckets for that. We spent one night in Curry Hammock as a stopover because we had booked a spot in John Pennekamp State Park, but needed a one-night stay before that stay. Next stop, John Pennekamp. John Pennekamp was a short 45-mile drive up the Keys. It's located on Key Largo, where the bridge crosses to the mainland. So we've got 3 nights here at John Pennekamp State Park, and I've learned my lesson. Put the bug spray on before you go out. Sandflies really hurt. So first full day at John Pennekamp, we always like to do a little exploratory ride on these parks that are a little bit larger. So we're going to ride around, go to the beach, see what we see. John Pennekamp has a lot to offer. I saw bikes on it. Got those tent sites down in here. Oh, I didn't either. cafe. Interesting. A little cafe. Food truck. These are the only pelicans we've seen. Never enough books on sea glass, huh? A few people out in kayaks today. And this looks to be the biggest beach, called Cannon Beach. Maybe it's because there's cannons here. I wonder if they found those washed up here. A lot of the state parks we visit, the visitor center really doesn't have much more than showing you things about where to park. John Pennekamp, being really, it's not about the stuff that's onshore, it's about the stuff that's offshore. So they have a lot of informational exhibits inside this visitor center, especially the aquarium, showing you the live coral and things that are happening to the seagrass, and just really, really excellent information. So if you come to John Pennekamp, absolutely visit the visitor center and spend a little time here. 30 minutes. There is an hour-long video you can watch as well, but you're going to learn a lot. Go snorkeling. Get on the water shot.
The snag. The way archaeology works is oftentimes it gives us information that isn't in history. In some cases, there are no history books. Ancient cultures didn't write books. In other cases, that knowledge has been lost. The books have been burned. It's haven't heard much about it because we either can't read the language or those records.
I've never seen coral.
while we didn't book an offshore dive, Nancy did try a bit of snorkeling near the beach. Ooh, that's cool.
Here now.
It's not recording. You got to press the record button.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, now it is.
now it's recording. Though it was quite hazy in the water. Be careful on the rocks. Water was just a little cool as you step in, but it gets warm as you stay in it. It's 80 degrees outside and the water temperature is at least 72, we think. Yeah, I do well. I wasn't so. Ooh, perfect. Oh, neat. I got wet. That's good enough for me.
Yeah.
I don't need to go
Yeah,
swimming.
Definitely would want to go like tour
5 miles offshore.
miles offshore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one nice thing about John Pennekamp, we're able to get full hookups. So running on 50 amp is close to 80 degrees, so we do have the air conditioner running. We've got it set at 76, but it just needs to take the humidity out. And time to do laundry. And we have full sewer hookups. That's the best time to do all your laundry. Nancy loves the new washing machine. We were lucky to book some last-minute cancellations to be able to visit both Curry Hammock and John Pennekamp State Parks. And we thoroughly enjoyed this time on the Keys. Till next time, keep smiling and be kind. Safe travels, everyone.